Mandatory COVID testing for all Atlanta teachers.
Atlanta Public Schools APS says it will happen twice a week. It'll start September 7th, and it comes as cases continue to spike in schools. APS reported more than 700 cases since the beginning of August. More than half of those were from last week alone.
Child cases are trending upward across the metro. CBS 46's Megan Packer live at a testing site in Brookhaven. Megan, good evening.
Sean, hi there. You know, the line of cars we've been seeing out here all day finally went away when they finally shut down operations out here at this drive-through testing and vaccine clinic within the past hour. About 20% of the people coming out here are children, I've learned. And I spoke with a pediatrician from Gwinnett County today. Her office is so incredibly busy. She tells me this is like something she's never seen over the course of her career.
Things are very, very busy. Overwhelmingly busy, too busy to keep up or to catch up.
And exhausted but determined, Dr. Kiana Washington says she and her colleagues are doing the very best they can.
We are receiving about 1,000 phone calls per day.
The pediatrician with Gwinnett Pediatrics and Adolescent Medicine says she's seen 30 to 36 young patients a day, much more than her normal caseload. Doctors are forced to figure out which patients are the most urgent and in some instances have to direct families to other healthcare facilities.
So many of the COVID tests that we are doing are popping up positive. It's a lot. It's all ages. It's 1 month old, 6 months old, 16-year-olds, 6-year-olds, kids who are in school, kids who are not in school.
43% of Georgians are fully vaccinated right now, and Dr. Washington says more parents are starting to ask for their children to get the shot. People 12 and older are eligible for it, but that has not stopped some hopeful parents from inquiring.
I've had a couple of parents of 11-year-olds who they were like, well, he's almost the size of a 12-year-old. Can we just go ahead and get it done? And, you know, my answer to that is no, not yet, but it will come soon.
Most COVID cases in children are mild, but for some, it can be another story. Children's Healthcare of Atlanta currently has 37 patients hospitalized with the coronavirus, most of them with pre-existing conditions.
A condition called MIS-C, which comes 4 to 6 weeks after an acute COVID infection. That is what tends to get the kids. And so I'm worried about what things are going to look like in 4 to 6 weeks in the hospital.
And Dr. Washington says it's hard to predict which children will develop that condition. That's something they see weeks after kids get COVID-19. In addition to the coronavirus, she's also seen children with other respiratory illnesses in her office. She's a mother herself. She has a 7-year-old, and she tells me she is counting down until there is authorization for his age group to get the vaccine. Live in Brookhaven, Megan Packer, CBS 46 News.
Megan, thank you.